Yep, we are live. Okay, switch that around a little bit so we can get everybody in there. Here we go. All right, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we're the brothers from GMS Atlanta Church. We got special guests with us today. The brother Ainan from GMS Memphis.
Shalom.
Khan. I'm with the brother. Go ahead.
Sakaria.
And
Ana.
I'm the brother of Rock.
And I'm the brother Kashakwala. We're giving all glory, honor, and praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. And today we're just going to jump into various topics. And Lord willing, wherever the Spirit leads us is what we're going to get into, man. You know, so if any brothers got opening precepts, just go ahead and bring it out, man. You know?
Con, the Spirit been real heavy, on this government shutdown, man. The IRS shut down. It's going to lead until WIC, what's called WIC, that program. Things of that nature, man. There's a lot of programs that's going to be shut down, and it's affecting millions of people, If not that, a lot of people are affected, by this shutdown. People working without pay, things of that nature. And further ado, man, I'm gonna bring out this quick point right there.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Okay. So like I'm gonna get on Ecclesiastes. So like
What you looking for?
the ground and show me
What you
Lord.
talking for?
Okay. Yeah, right. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's what we're seeing on the low level right now, Everything, certain areas, parts and areas of America is being brought low, And that grinding goes back to, what Jake like to say, they grinding for money, I'm grinding for this paycheck. I'm grinding. Well, the grinding is low right now, on a low level. And the Lord very soon is about to increase it, on a higher level.
That's right.
To the point where people won't be able to come outside and work and get, paychecks, man,
There's soon to be riots. There's soon to be riots. And then you said you read Ecclesiastes 12 and 4.
Gone.
That word there, shut. That's a very pivotal word to read in that specific scripture, because that means to close up. I think in the Hebrew, the word there is a cigar, not like cigar, which is smoke, but you know what I'm saying. That's how you pronounce the word in the Hebrew. Sa and gar, okay, and it means to shut up or close. If the doors in the street are shut, there ain't nothing else to do. Nobody can do anything, okay? There's no money to be made. There's nothing to do. There's no food to buy. So therefore, people gonna go crazy. They gonna end up what? Rioting. Okay, that's where you get that word sedition from. When you read it in the book of Second Esdras, man. Y'all got some more precepts.
I will get that out.
Come on, brother, bring it. If anybody else got anything else, but because we gonna get into it, man. All right, you can always do something when there's something going on in the world. Hey, matter of fact, get Habakkuk chapter 2 and start at 1 real quick. Okay? Because what we do as men of the Lord willing, potential elect, that's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, we sit and watch. Go ahead, brother.
It's Haggai 2 and 1.
No, Habakkuk.
Habakkuk.
Salaki,
Yeah, this Habakkuk 2 and 1. I was standing upon my watch and set me upon a tower and would watch to see what he would say unto me.
That's right. So he says, what? We will stand on our watch upon a tower. Anyone who's on a tower has a full frontal view or a 360-degree view of everything. Okay? As men of the Lord, we dip and dabble into everything. The scripture said what? Jacob was a plain man. When you go into that word plain, it means perfect or complete or well-rounded. We are well-rounded in almost every aspect. We look into the herbs. We look into the prophecies.
God.
We look into economics. We look into political and geopolitical news.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we look into character building, fellowshipping. What's another one? You know, charity, love. We look into everything, man. Well-being, working out. We look into every little thing that this world has to offer, at whatever we can, you know, get knowledge upon. Of course, according to the scriptures. You know. So reread. You got a precept, brother?
Yeah, I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead, bring it out.
Proverbs 8:34. Blessed is the man that hear me, watching daily in my gates, waiting to post on my doors.
Woo! It says, blessed is the man that what?
Hear me.
Heareth me. Keep going.
Watching daily in my gates.
Watching daily. If y'all brothers ever seen the movie Doctor Strange,
Yeah, kind of.
he was sitting there when he saw the truth, when he saw the knowledge and wisdom. He sat out that door. He waited to hear. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading your precept. That's a beautiful precept.
Waiting at the post of my doors. For whoso findeth me, findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord Yahweh.
There you go. Whosoever findeth me, findeth life. And a shalom to the Akim on the comment board. And how much
Shalom.
Yeah. Whoever findeth me, findeth life. Okay? What? The scriptures say, once you get the truth, paraphrasing, it should set you free. Okay? The scriptures also say in the Romans, the 6th chapter, what? Your old man dies. It's gone away. It's on the cross. Now you're renewed in life. You're born again. Colossians 3:5 tells you to mortify. Mortify means to put to death. Simple. Me and the brother I know was chopping it up. We were speaking about decision. The word decision literally means to cut off. Okay? Decision, to cut, and deed. Decision means to cut and deed off. All right? To cut off. You know? So keep reading Habakkuk real quick.
It said, I'll step back over the top.
Come on, brother.
It's Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me.
That's right. And watch what he will see, what he shall say unto me. Who? Yahweh Shemi Shai. So we stand on our watch on that tower to wait and see, because Yahweh's not getting off his throne to come personally talk to us. How is he going to show us that he is talking to us? Through prophecy. Like the brother brought out in Ecclesiastes 12:4, right? We understand that economic collapse going to happen. We understand that people going to lose jobs, that the Dow's going to drop, that Trump going to go crazy, which he already is. He's a proud man. Okay? We understand these things. But how do we understand them? Because the Lord is talking to us through his prophecies. So we stand watch to see what he shall say unto us. We're standing at that door in the book of Proverbs. Keep going, bro.
It say,
you want to elaborate.
No, because I was going to say, it say that because it say, he that have an ear, let him hear. You know, so, you know, he that have an eye, you know, let him see. You know, so we got to watch daily, you know. But this, it say unto me, and what I should answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the visions and make it plain upon tables, that he may warn that readeth it.
That's right. Keep going.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
That's right. You can stop right there. But that's right. He make it plain upon the table. He gave us the spirit to break these scriptures down and go into the highways and byways and make it plain. You know? That's what we do. We make it plain. We saw the vision. He spoke to us through the prophecies. We see things happening at an exponential rate. We go and proclaim it in our profession. The word profession means to profess, which means to cry out, make it known. We read it. It came simple and understanding to us, and then we go teach it. But we waited to see what was going to happen through these prophecies, man. Y'all brothers got precepts?
I got some.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 62 and verse 6. It says, I have set watchmen upon the walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent. All right, and in that job of being a watchman, man, we have to bring out the good, the bad, and the ugly. All right, because these other groups, they don't actually warn the people of the atrocities or the killings and the lamentations and woes that's coming to this place. They like to feed their congregation all honey. All right, and none of the bitter herbs, man. But as watchmen, you gotta be well-rounded. You gotta, report everything.
That's right.
All right, and being that watchman of Israel, what kind of brethren or what kind of fellow Israelite will we be to see these things brewing up and not warn the people, not warn our people, most importantly. All right, because the Lord said He set watchmen, upon the walls of Jerusalem. And that's why we got to bring it out in this devil, man, every chance we get. All right? Because the scriptures tell you to be not ignorant of Satan's devices. At least he get a hold of you. And if you go into that word device, it means the mentality, okay? Or the mental thought, okay? So we know what the end all be all of this devil's thought is, okay? That he's going to rule forever. All right, that he's going to usher in the new world order and microchip everybody, and try to become the Most High. But we bring it out in this devil and we call it, because every time this devil has something brewing, man, and we call it out, we set his plans back, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Because every time, this devil is making a move on the left-hand side, the Lord is making one on the right-hand side as well, man.
That's right.
All right?
And I got a precept for you, because you said they're trying to be like God.
Go ahead.
If you wasn't finished.
Yeah, that was it.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
That's right. It says, except there come a falling away first. And that falling away did come by what? Slavery. That's what that's speaking of. Go ahead.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
It's a prophecy right here.
And the word perdition just means destruction. Who's the wicked king of today? You Edomites starting with you elites, man. You guys done nothing but wickedness, man. Destruction. Look at our people. Look at your kingdom. You guys are destroying your own kingdom. With the foulness in the air, the GMOs, etc., man. But I'm going to continue. It says, who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is the Most High, which he's not, man. And that's what he's doing. That's why he's trying to push that chip, trying to chip people and control the money you working real hard for. He'll pay you 3 weeks, 2 weeks later, man. You're supposed to get paid daily. That's how that lets you know that this man is wicked. But I'm gonna continue. It says, that was all right there.
Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 47:10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeing me. Their wisdom and thy knowledge, it had perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none is beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence is rising, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. That's the point, because they say he had trust in his wickedness, through his witchcraft, he's continuing deceiving the people,
That's right.
So the Most High is getting ready to put an end to that, man. It say in 1 hour he should destroy this place, So Esau, Edom, ruler should come to an end,
I got a precept. You got one?
Yeah, I had some. Yeah, because this devil is real proud, man. That's why he goes about on this earth, man, the way he do, because he's filled with that pride. All right, and we all know that it's the spirit of it's the Lord putting that spirit on these Edomites, man. So these, so these prophecies can start, popping off, because the Lord is controlling this thing, man. Esau is just a character in the play, man, and the Lord is orchestrating this thing. But this devil is so proud, he think he is the Most High, man. He think he can't be stopped. all right, because we was given unto Esau, and the Lord used Esau as a whipping stick on us Israelites, man, because we went off. So this devil really has no power, okay? It's the Lord that's orchestrating this thing, and he's using Esau to do it. This is Obadiah, verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. Yeah, and that's why you white people call yourself Caucasians, man, because you came out of Caucasus Mountain. All right, but you ask the Edomite that, you know, that he has no idea who he really is, because if he did know that he was Esau, Edom, according to the scriptures, and man, he probably had got them check out, kick the bucket, man. It says that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high. And you can see that now. That's why these Edomites build their damn buildings so high. That's right. Live on the damn 100th floor. That's right. You know, because that's still in them, man. That's who he is. It says, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And we know who's gonna bring you down, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna bring you down. So you devils, you know, live it up, man, because this shit is coming to an end, and we see it before our eyes. Verse 4: though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, because this devil has even went to the heights of trying to get a armed force in space, man, because this devil know how the Lord is gonna come back and how he gonna get down, but he trying everything he can to hold on to this bullshit kingdom, man. Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And that was, you know, that's pretty much the point, man. Right. The Lord is going to be the one to bring this devil down.
Yep, that's right. And that was a prophecy in Obadiah that the brother just read. Actually, all prophecies are perpetual, but that actually did come to pass. What happened? Even I think Sputnik, Russia, they sent Sputnik up, I think in 1957. But what did America do? They claimed that they touched the moon in 1969. He says, then he said, though y'all exalt yourselves like as the stars, then I will bring you down. And what else came in 69? The truth. The truth came. And then it spread like wildfire all the way into now. And now look how the shape of the earth is today, man. The way things are going. This is how society is, man. You know? But man, we can stay on that topic of Esau, man. But I got something real quick. You know, hey, someone hold, of course, Job 9:24. Okay? So this is because the brother Iraq did mention that Esau was used as a whooping stick. Okay, from the Lord. The Lord designated the Edomites to do what they did. But they took it too far. Right. Okay? And this is a scripture of how they took it too far. This is Isaiah 47:6. It says, I was wroth with my people. Now when it speaks, I was wroth with my people, who? Yahweh Shem Yahushai was irritated. And get Zechariah, get Jeremiah 15:1. The Most High was irritated with us. Okay, before I continue there, I want that Jeremiah 15:1. And this is the reason why he used the Edomites as a whooping stick. But there's points when you take things too far. You know how people will joke with you. Oh, well, you be joking with somebody. Let me put it in that. And you be joking, and then they take it too far. It's like, bro, like, chill, man. I didn't intend for it. It was just a joke. Let's get back to seriousness. You know, even at camp, sometimes we might, you know, crack a little joke, and it's right back to the scriptures. But we all have a mutual agreement. We don't play like that. The scriptures say in the book of Sirach, beware of a mischievous man. The word mischievous means one who plays around a lot. Okay? Also what? It's a rat. A group of rats is a mischief. Okay? So beware of a rat. And we're going to see a lot of mischievous men coming in this time. You know, but go ahead and get that Jeremiah 15:1. And this is one of the reasons why we went into our hardcore bondage. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 15:1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me.
Though Moses and Samuel stood before me. Two prominent figures in the scriptures. Two heavy prophets. Two heavy Levites. to heavy priests. Go ahead.
Yet my mind could not be toward this people.
Yet my mind could not be toward this people. What people? The Israelites. According to Sirach, the 24th chapter, it tells you who he rested in. Who Yahushua rested in. And it was the inheritance of the Israelites. Okay? So it says Moses and Samuel. Moses, the one who gave us the law, statutes, and commandments via Yahweh Yahushua. And then Samuel, who anointed us, King David. Okay? I done gave you two. I tried. Okay? Because when you read 1 Samuel the 8th chapter, it speaks about how Samuel was upset, but the Lord said, they don't reject you, they're rejecting me. Keep reading, brother.
Con, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
Boom. Get out of my sight. I'm done with you because y'all don't listen. Boom. Hardcore bondage. The brother brought out in 2 Thessalonians, lest there be a falling away first.
Con.
Slavery. Okay? So it's Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people, pissed. So it put us to the slavery. That was the falling away. Okay? And it was in the hands of the Edomites. This all ties back to you, Edomites. We're talking to the elite. All right? It says, I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Okay? Someone get Job 9:24. Okay? Because literally the Lord said right there, I have given them into thine hand. Whose hand did he give? I mean, what people did he give into the hand of the Edomites to do what they did? The Israelites. Go ahead, brother.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
If not, where and who is he? He covered the faces of the judges thereof. All right? Which are the wise men in Israel. Okay? That's why you have Ecclesiastes 10:6, where it says what? Folly is set at great dignity, but the rich sit in low places. We're the rich. We're the judges that our faces are covered. Nobody wants to hear what we have to say according to Sirach, the 13th chapter. When a rich man speaks, everybody listens.
Right.
But when a poor man speaks, don't nobody want to hear what he got to say.
Right.
Ecclesiastes, the 9th chapter, where it says there was a wise man and he delivered the city pretty much out of tribulation, but nobody remembered who he was. That's us right now. We sit in a low place. Okay? If you look at history, all the other kingdoms before the Edomites popped up, they always had some Israelite at a head position. Daniel was a president. Joseph, high up in the Egyptian ranks. So on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nowadays, you ain't gonna see no Israelite at the G20 summit.
Yeah, no.
Because they cover the faces of the judges thereof. You got Sirach 10:3.
Con, I do. This is Sirach 10 and verse 3. And unwise king destroyed his people.
That's right.
But through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Keep going.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. Go ahead.
And in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
In due time he'll set over it one that is profitable. But the power of the earth is in his hand. Therefore, he has the authority to give his people into any other nation's hands due to punishment. Okay? So continuing, Isaiah 47:6, it says, I was wroth with my people, I polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thine hand. We establish what that means. Whose hand? The Edomites. Okay? Thou didst show them no mercy. You took it too far, Edom. You took it too far. 100 million of us died on the way to the Americas, let alone the ones that actually had to serve in the hardcore bondage. Let alone. And we're still here in worse bondage than it was back then. Because you done got the minds. You took it too far, Esau. It says, upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Verse 7, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. This is Esau. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Verse 8. Therefore now, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, and you can link Isaiah 47 with Revelation the 18th chapter, because he says the same thing. I'm a queen. Okay? When you read Revelation 18, read it in a week. It says that dwelleth carelessly, that says in their heart, I am. Like the brothers was pulling out. Esau think he God, and he's not. It says, and none else besides me, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment and one day, the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee, and their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and the great abundance of the enchantments, like the brother Ainah just mentioned, about Esau's enchantment and sorceries that he puts on all the people. The philosophy that it makes all the people drink.
Yep.
You got it coming for that, man. Y'all got precepts?
I got a precept.
You got it. You can break it down too.
James 2:13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that has showed no mercy, and mercy rejoice against judgment. You know, so it's a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense him. You know, look at all the things he done to us. You know, he fed our babies to alligators and stuff like that, man. You know, and he rejoiced at that. So how much more when we get in the kingdom? You know, we say your sins have reached unto heaven. You know, so double unto you, man. So you gotta pay what you did to the nation of Israel, not just the tribe of Judah, the Benjamin Levi. You gotta pay for what you did to Gad, Native Americans, Issachar, the Mexicans, you know, so-called Mexicans. So you gotta pay for all you did, man. You know.
I got a precept for you, bro.
Right, huh?
This is Ezekiel 25:14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Right, by the hand of his people Israel, you know, which is the so-called blacks, Hispanic, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you know. Right.
Come, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury.
Right, cause the Most High gonna put His spirit on us, His anger, you know, His spirit on us to do that, man. You know, they said we should meditate till. Hey man, we gonna fuck you up, man.
And we shall laugh at y'all calamity too.
Right, man. We ain't gonna kill that day. We gonna tell you how to get back to work, man.
Come. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
Right, we should know the Lord vengeance, man. You know, hey, that's why I say, revenge not yourself, man. You know, cause this is the Lord vengeance. We gotta wait, you know. That's that patience, that's that long suffering, you know. That's why we gotta continue praying, you know, to pray that this world get destroyed quickly, you know.
Come.
Right. That's all.
Y'all can bring the precepts up.
All right.
You got something else?
I got one really good. This is Matthew 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. You know? So what the Most High say, He will do it, man. You know? He say he is man that he should not lie, man. So every prophecy will come to pass, man, in this generation. Because our people want to say, I'm gonna wait. I'm going to get right on my own time.
Right.
You know? But they said, make no telling to turn to the Lord, you know?
Yeah, because, you know, the day of the Lord is speeding up.
Speeding up.
You know, if you just look around, man, we're living in these days of prophecy, man. That's the Lord making His name known, His glory known, man.
Yep.
You know, via the shutdowns, earthquakes, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. You know, look at Trump in office right now. Look at people right now. People are mourning, you know. Curses being slowly lifted off Israel and being put on Edom.
Get that.
You know.
Deuteronomy 37.
Yeah, so all these things are happening, man. So you better hurry up and get it. You know, get this, man. Continue to pray and eat.
Get Romans 13 and 10.
God.
Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. It says, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And the brother quoted that it's a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to those that trouble you. All right? So, you know, in hindsight, man, it has to happen. You know, You know, the Lord deals with balance, man. The Lord wouldn't be himself if he let these Edomites get away with what they've done to his people, man. All right. They've touched the apple of the Most High's eye, man. And their tab is steady running, man. From Judah, what they've done to Judah on down to Issachar, man. All right, and this devil is still adding on to that tab, man. Every day in Babylon, we adding shit to Esau tab, man. You know, he making us work these crazy hours. We can't, you know, get in the word or the gospel how we would like to because we got to go clock in. You know, we under the women. You know, everything is totally out of order in this place, man.
That's right.
And it's all because of Esau, man.
And it's hard to get energized, you know, through the foods he give us. The food is just polluted and filthy.
GMO.
Yup, GMOs, you know. We gotta get water out of water bottle, man. We gotta buy water. You know? That's how upside down this place is. And Esau like the brother Ross said, Esau has a big tab on his hand, man. He has a lot of blood on his hand.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna get it in the kingdom, you know. But I got that Romans 13, Coach Paula. This Romans 13 and 11.
Oh, Salakia. Hold up. Ezra 7 and 26. Go ahead, brother.
Con. This is Romans 13 and 11. And that, knowing the time, that now is a high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believed.
That's right. Read verse 10 first, and then read 11.
Con. This is Romans 13 and 10. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
Therefore, love is fulfilling of the law. All right? You're supposed to love one another in this thing, man. Love one another. And Esau's quote-unquote, bro, technically our brother, but he showed no love. When you go all the way back to the story of Salakia, the historical facts of Jacob and Esau, what did he say when they both received their blessings? Once my father, his days start to come, I'm a find and kill Jacob.
Yep.
He worked ill toward his neighbor. Okay? He had no love. You got Ezra 7 and 26?
Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra 7 and 26, I think.
Ezra.
Okay, I got it.
You got it.
Yeah, this Ezra 7 and 26. And whosoever would not do the law of the power.
There you go. Whosoever should not do the law of the power. Of course, what did Esau do? He did exactly opposite. So go ahead. Because what was written in Maccabee? He opened up the book of the law and sought to paint the faces of the judges thereof. Go ahead.
In the law of the king, let judgment be executed speedily upon him.
There you go. Let judgment be executed speedily upon him. So what, Esau? Since you want to blatantly go off and work ill towards your neighbor, who was your brother, who did make you some soup, man. We even made you something to eat. God dang it. We gave you a morsel of meat, playboy, and you still want to kill us. Okay? That's what it's for. It's simple. Esau petty as hell for something that simple. Okay? Keep going. Read it.
It said, Ezra 7:26. And whosoever would not do the law of the Most High and the law of the king, let judgment be executed speedily upon him.
Let judgment be executed speedily upon him. The brother Rock just brought out, what is that? Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Those curses are going to come speedily upon you. Isaiah 47 is going to come speedily upon you. Go ahead.
Whether it be unto death, or to banishment, or to confiscation of goods, or to imprisonment.
Or into imprisonment, banishment,
right.
death.
Right.
You're going to get all of those in an hour, according to Revelation, the 18th chapter. It says it twice in there.
Yep.
For all Babylon is falling in an hour.
Yep.
You're going to get, and the ones who stay, going to get imprisonment.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them going to get death. Go ahead.
Boy, I'm going to say, like, you elites, you top elites, bank family, y'all go escape, but once y'all escape, y'all first fruits into captivity.
Right.
You know, so it's really no point, man. You know.
I'm gonna get a precept from the Bishop Aratazar real quick.
Okay, go.
It says Amos 1:11. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity." That goes back to the Isaiah 47, where he showed no mercy. Okay? And this is a direct precept to what the brother brought out in Obadiah. Okay? Because you pursued your brother. Okay? There's a word called, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, it's sanguineous. It means bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
It means bloodthirsty. That is the perfect word to describe Esau, because all he wants is blood. Okay? Hosarat, I think 19 and 18. But it goes on to say, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. The water, Bishop Aratazar, because that was a good precept. You got a precept?
Yeah, I got some.
Go ahead, bro.
Some real quick. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 11 and verse 41. It says, "For the earth hast thou not judged with truth, for thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, and thou hast loved liars." All right, and that, you know, hurting the peaceable, because when you came over here to this land, you know, Gad was peaceable people. Gad, they were peaceable people, man. They tried to get along with you so-called white people, okay, which ultimately ended up to their demise, man. Because had they known who they were dealing with, which is Esau, Edom, the devil, they would have, you know, killed you or slain you as soon as you stepped off the boat. All right, but Gad, you know, wanted to live peaceably among Esau and, you know, join hand in hand. You see where it got him, man. That devil can't be trusted.
Yeah, that's what I say. Never trust our enemies.
Con, that's the spirit. I'm right here.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It says, "Thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and has cast down the walls of such that did thee no harm. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty." All right, and that's what we saying, man. This devil, everything that he's done to, what did it say in Revelation? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So it's only rightfully so, man. And it says you've afflicted the peaceable, man, afflicted the meek, all right, and hurt the peaceable. And that links directly with Isaiah 33:1. It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest, thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and thou was not dealt treacherously." Salaki. "Woe unto thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and thou dealt not treacherously with thee." Okay, because nobody has done anything to this devil for them to take it to the extent in which they did, man. All right. We mentioned earlier, you know, that the Lord used Esau, you know, as a whipping stick on the people, but you went too far, like the brother keep reiterating, man. It says, "When thou shalt cease to spoil," okay, so when the ceasing on your end stops, it says, "Thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously," so when you stop doing all the atrocities and fucking over people, it says, "Thou shalt be dealt treacherously with." All right. So that's that. Yeah, man. That's that. That righteous indignation, man, that the Lord has for Edom. Man.
Reap what you sow, man.
Yeah.
You know, you beat our people to the white meat. You know, you even made holidays, what, lynch a nigga, pick nigga, you know, pick a nigga, yeah. Send photos to each other, you know, letters.
Yeah, postcards and shit.
Yeah, cheesing beside a dead nigga, you know.
Burning.
Yeah, while they're burning, roasting them. You know, you guys done nothing but evilness to our people. So the Lord is gonna give back to you double fold, man.
Yep.
So there you go. You know.
I got a quick piece of it.
I'm gonna get a few more precepts to close it up.
This Ecclesiastes 3:15, that which had been is now, and that which is to be had already been.
Mhm.
The Most High required that which is past.
Mhm.
You know, so the Most High required which is past. You know, all the things you had done. You know, putting bags over our head, making us have sex with our mothers. That's why we get the word motherfuckers from. So you gotta pay for all the things you done to us, man. You know, to the whole nations, not just the Negroes. You know, the Haitians. You know, to everybody, to all the nations. You know.
Yeah, especially the Northern Kingdom, man.
Yeah, Northern Kingdom.
They got it bad too.
Yeah, Native Americans. You know.
Hey man, this devil foul too. But who would think of something like that?
Yeah.
To have them, somebody have intercourse with their mother. You know, buck breaking. Esau is filthy, man. You can't find no other way to break a man's spirit than to have sex with him. He just totally perverse to the scriptures, man. But yet America was founded on biblical principles.
Yeah, that's right.
I haven't seen any of those principles in the Bible, man. So I don't know where Esau get that from.
You know, taking the mother or your wife, raping her right in front of your eyes while you tied up, probably getting beat. You know, just nothing but wickedness. But I got that Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiasticus.
Yeah, come. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips,
Oh, Lord.
but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
That's right.
Esau.
That's Esau.
That word pit. Shawwal.
God.
What? Kawab.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and the other one is Rob. If I'm not mistaken, I may
You
be
talking
off.
about Quabba Rock?
Yeah, I think something like that.
God.
But those are all going to hell, the grave, is death.
Right.
He'll think right when he got you buttered up. You know, the way Esau Job throws his jabs is through his innocence, or his showing of him being innocent. I ain't done nothing. That's him throwing a jab. You gotta slip and parry them things.
God.
Okay? And not fall for this damn devil. The word devil means to deceive. So reread that, brother.
God, this is Sirach 12 and 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips,
An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. Go ahead.
but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into the pit.
But with his heart he imagined thee to throw thee into a pit. That's where you get the historical account of the book of Esther, with Haman the Agagite. He spoke sweetly with his lips to Ahasuerus at that time. And what did he get a decree on? To go and lynch all the Israelites. So with his lips he spoke sweetly, but in his mind he was desiring to throw certain people in a pit.
Yep.
And he was an Edomite. Keep going.
He will weep with his eyes.
He will weep with his eyes. But Baruch, can somebody get Hebrews, the 12th chapter, for one morsel of meat? Okay? He sought it with tears. All right? So reread that, brother.
God, he weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
If you find opportunity, when you go into the word opportunity in the etymology of it, the origin, etymology means the origin or the root of the word. It means a chance for advancement. A chance for advancement. We have an opportunity in this truth that we take advantage of because we have a chance to advance into the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? The opportunity that Esau takes by weeping is a chance to kill you. Okay? If you fall for his little jabs that he throws. So, you got a precept?
Yeah, I got a precept.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Rock 14:7, and he do it good. He do it unwillingly.
There you go.
And at the last, he would declare his wickedness.
There you go. At the last, he will declare his wickedness. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm gonna say he that same guy that throw the rock and hide his hand like he didn't do it. You know, that's Esau Edom, man.
Right.
You know?
The scripture also say in that same book, matter of fact, I mean, it might be the 12th chapter if I'm not mistaken. It says in the same book that what? Yeah, go up to verse 8, Zachariah.
Come, this is Sirach 12 and verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
A friend cannot be known and prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
There you go. An enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. Esau can't be hidden. He's being exposed in the first place. But like the brother said, he's the one who throws a rock and then hides his hand behind his back and then acts like he's innocent. That's him speaking sweetly. When you go, what is that, in Psalm 55th chapter? Something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Where his words are smooth as oil and butter. Okay? So finish that up in verse 16,
God, Sirach 12 and verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
And that's a jacked up thing. If you're imagining how to throw someone in a pit, what is that strictly going against? We read it in Ezra 7 and 26. That if anyone goes against the law of the Lord, they shall, paraphrasing, they shall get death, imprisonment, banishment. So what is imagining throwing someone in the pit? The scriptures say in Exodus, the 20th chapter, thou shalt not kill. When you go into the word kill, it means murder. Murder is premeditated. So you have to imagine doing it. So you are going off, Esau. Simple as that. It's real easy. Put the pieces together. Okay? And like the brothers are saying, for the brothers keep quoting 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. It's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation. You got what's coming to you, playboy, and you're not going to sort this carefully with your tears. Finish that off and we'll get Hebrews 12.
God, he will weep with his eyes.
Go ahead.
But if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
If he finds a chance for advancement, he will not be satisfied with being sanguineous, bloodthirsty. Okay, is that it on that?
God.
All right, so get Hebrews 12.
Now this Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person is Esau.
Any fornicator or profane person as Esau, fornication, we all know what that means. It's idolatry. It's idol worship.
Yep.
Okay? It says profane. Profane means outside of the temple. Correct. All right? Because when you read Ezra, the 4th chapter, there was a man named Jeshua and Jerubbaal, and when the heathens came up, they said, what do you have to do with our power? So Esau, what do you have to do with Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the Israelites? Not a damn thing. Other than we require your blood.
Correct.
All right, go ahead.
It's Esau who, for one morsel of meat,
one morsel of meat. We made you some food, man. That's one of the best gestures that Jake can do. Go ahead.
Now I can say this. It said meat. That was unclean meat. You know, you can tell who the Edomite is. You just go up to him, ask him how he like his steak. You know, if he say he like a medium rare, that's Esau, man. Because they like that shit uncooked, undone. You know.
It's that bloodthirsty shit.
Hey, that's Esau Edom, man. That's the nation of Idumea. You know.
That's right.
He said who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For he knows.
Fuck it.
Yeah, they want to say we took it. No, you sold it. You know. But you know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
Yep.
But he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
Oh, he sought it with tears. No, I'm not talking. I ain't talking about you, Cheryl. Oh, Salaki. No, I was not saying that. I was saying that to Esau. Shut up. We don't care how much tears you cry. What's that Justin Timberlake song? Cry me a river, love.
Yeah.
Crying. Your ass is still going into slavery.
Yeah.
Crying a river.
Yep.
You know? So y'all got any closing precepts?
I got one more.
Yeah, close it out on this.
Go ahead, bro. You cover.
Okay, come. This Numbers 35:33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
There you go. So we require it. You came in, you took what was not yours, you shed the blood on the land, then you made unrighteous decrees on the land. We require your blood. We don't want your money. We don't want this. We don't want that. We require you. It's the same thing the Lord said to us. He sacrificed himself. I expect the same in return to you from y'all. That's why there is a scripture that says give your body as a living sacrifice, because we have nothing else to offer. You, Esau, you have nothing else to offer. And even if you did, we wouldn't take it. But what we will take from you is the kingdom, okay, and your life.
That's right.
And put your ass in bondage, okay. And like the scripture say, banishing is gonna come via burning y'all all up at the end of the 1,000 years. You're banished.
Extinction.
You're done. You can't come back. Okay? You know? Y'all have any closing remarks, brothers?
Lord, beautifully put, bro.
Come. So with that, we want to give all glory, honor, and praises to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rukakodash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Until next time, we will say shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.